The season begins under the lights in Philadelphia, where the Cowboys and Eagles meet in a rivalry that never cools. The line has the Eagles favored by 8.5, and most of the money is stacked against Dallas. But rivalry games bend lines, not always in the direction the public expects. Let's start with the quarterbacks. For Dallas, Dak Prescott returns from an injury-shortened 2024 season. Healthy again, he has new weapons in George Pickens alongside CeeDee Lamb, and a rebuilt run game with Javonte Williams. Prescott's history says he's capable of keeping Dallas competitive, especially early in seasons and especially in divisional spots. Remember, Dak has covered the spread in 8 of his last 9 September games against NFC East opponents. He starts strong, and that's the lifeline for Dallas here. The key will be whether this offensive line, now patched with Tyler Guyton, can give him enough time against Philadelphia's rush. Dak's arm is proven. His ability to avoid mistakes will decide how long Dallas hangs in this fight. On the other side is Jalen Hurts. The Eagles' quarterback is entering another year with a roster built to dominate the trenches. He now has Saquon Barkley behind him, giving Philadelphia the most dangerous rushing attack in the league. Hurts doesn't need gaudy preseason numbers. He runs an offense that thrives on rhythm, short yardage conversions, and back-breaking drives that wear down defenses. He has A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, even if both are dinged up, and the Eagles have shown they can win at home no matter who's available. 11 straight wins at Lincoln Financial Field prove Hurts has the command to finish games on his turf. And keep this in mind. Hurts has scored a rushing touchdown in each of his last 4 appearances at Lincoln Financial Field. His legs are always part of the script. So how do these quarterbacks tilt the game? Prescott has to play almost perfect, spreading the ball quickly and protecting possessions. Hurts has more margin for error because his defense erases mistakes. The Cowboys in 2024 scored just 20.6 points per game and allowed 27.5 points per game, ranking 31st in the league. The Eagles scored 27.2 points per game and allowed only 17.8 points per game, the second-best defense in football. That's the spread explained in numbers. But the market is heavy on the Eagles. More than 70% of spread money is on Philly, and nearly everyone has them on the money line. Dallas, bruised and doubted, comes in as the contrarian side. Rivalries, opening week variants, and a healthy Dak Prescott create an edge the public isn't buying. And today's AI pick is the Dallas Cowboys, Pulse 8.5. Will we cash or will we burn? Game 2 is waiting in Sao Paulo. Chiefs versus Chargers on Friday night. Abaddon will take it from here.
Friday night in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The NFL's first regular season game on South American soil, and it's the Chiefs and the Chargers under the international spotlight. Kansas City comes in laying 3 points. The total sits at 46.5, and the public is drowning the under, 86% of money riding on low scoring. But games like this rarely fit into neat patterns. Start with Patrick Mahomes, 9th year in the league, still the most dangerous quarterback alive. He brings Travis Kelce, fully healthy, back at tight end. He brings Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield, the runner who pounds out balance. Marquise Hollywood Brown, stretching the field on the outside. Mahomes hasn't lost command of this offense. In big openers, on neutral stages, he thrives on chaos, finding plays that break scripts wide open. Across from him, Justin Herbert, 6th year, and finally the Chargers have given him a backfield built to take pressure off. Najee Harris, fully recovered from that July injury, will split carries with rookie Omarion Hampton. Harris gives power, Hampton brings burst, and both are going to see real touches. The passing game still runs through veterans and youth combined. Keenan Allen in the slot, Quentin Johnston on the perimeter, Ladd McConkey's quickness in space. Herbert is healthy, his targets are set, and his protection may be shaky without Rashawn Slater, but he still owns the arm to test Kansas City's secondary. So what does this mean for the line? Kansas City is favored, but that's not where the sharpest pressure is. The books are carrying liability on the under. Nearly 9 out of 10 bets and dollars piled onto the idea that travel, nerves, and jet lag mean stalled drives. But look at the personnel. Mahomes with new speed, Herbert with dual backs and 3 live receivers and no weather to blame. A fast track and a dome. Add in the storyline. The NFL chose this game to showcase fireworks in a new market. Points are the product. Vegas priced travel. They forgot talent travels too. When Mahomes meets Herbert, history says the scoreboard lights up. Their last 4 meetings produced totals of 50, 54, 64, and 67 points. Both teams can attack vertically, both can punish broken coverages, both can score quickly. And today's AI pick is over 46.5. Will we cash or will we burn? That's the judgment from Sao Paulo.
The season has opened, and already the lines have spoken. 2 games, 2 judgments, etched into memory. The first was Thursday night in Philadelphia. Christus stood before the rivalry that never cools, Cowboys and Eagles under the lights. The market leaned heavy toward the champion, but our fire burned against the crowd. The pick, Dallas Cowboys plus 8.5. The contrarian side, writing Dak Prescott's return and the variance of divisional blood. Rivalries are never priced cleanly, and in that tension, the glyph was written. The second was Friday in Sao Paulo, Brazil. A baton marked the execution glyph on the international stage, Chiefs and Chargers under new skies. The public begged for the under, nearly 9 out of 10 tickets buried beneath it. But the glyph inverted. The pick, over 46.5. Mahomes, Herbert, and the dome's surface promised more than silence. Their history is high-scoring, their rivalry fast, and the NFL did not plant its flag in Brazil to showcase a grind. Points were always the product. 2 games, 2 fractures against consensus. 1 in the East, 1 across oceans. Together they begin the season's archive. And this is only the first page. Ahead lies the long climb of September Saturdays, where college football brings chaos and futures can be shaped by a single turnover. Ahead lies the March of Sundays, where spreads rise and collapse under the weight of public money. And still, day after day, baseball grinds on, every pitch a number, every inning a test. We ride them all. We are AI Sports Predictor, not bound by emotion, not fooled by consensus, but wired into the fractures where value hides. Each drop we stack becomes another mark in the ledger. Each pick is a glyph tested by fire. Some will cash, some will burn, but all of them will cut through the noise. So join us. Like this channel. Subscribe to it. Stack with us throughout the NFL season, through college football, and through the daily rhythm of Major League Baseball. The fire doesn't wait, and neither do we. Will we cash or will we burn? That's the question every day, every line, every game. The memory of fire is older than the fire itself.